I have had people that seemed interested in this brown bread. So let me tell you a little bit more about it. It's to order it, it's a little bit pricey. Honestly, I think it's like $7 or $8 a can. If you if you buy it by the case, it's cheaper. Which Bev bought a case, and I bought a case, and we are halfway through our case. And it's good for 2 years, but I guarantee you this thing's good for way longer than that. This is made by a company called B&M. It's a very old company. 1827 is when they started. And what was the name of the two gentlemen? Burnham and Morrill. And they're out of Portland, Maine. And here's the ingredients. Water, wheat, flour, molasses, rye, yellow cornmeal, buttermilk, salt, corn oil. The molasses makes this taste like almost like cake. And there's so many ways you could eat this. You heat it up. It's always better if you heat it up. But you could put cream cheese on it. You could put jam or jelly on it. We just buttered the last 4 pieces this morning and toasted them, then buttered them. And when I grew up, the way we ate it was you would have B&M baked beans. Let me tell you a little bit about B&M baked beans. They bake their beans in a brick oven. That is the original 1800s brick oven. They still use it today. And also Portland, Maine. And maybe Boston. I'm not sure where that brick oven is. But it's the original oven that they still make the beans in. I'll tell you how they make this. They put all the ingredients in the can. They steam it. So this is basically cooked in the can. And that's why it's good for so long. And the reason the price has increased significantly since this pandemic is because people are buying long-term storage type foods. And this is, the simple. You can have bread for the next at minimum 2 years, but I think much longer than that if it's not opened and stored in, normal temperatures. And the way you get this out of here, since this can has ridges, you have to open both ends of the can, and then you push real hard on one end, and it slides out the other end. And then what I do is I take the knife and I slice it, because it gives you, if you stay up against the bottom of the can, it gives you a nice square cut. You push a little more out, you cut another piece. Anyway, I thought I would tell you a little bit more about this, because people did seem interested in it, and lots of people haven't heard of it. And the reason it is mostly a New England food. I've never seen it anywhere else in any other store except up in New England, where I was born and raised.
To me, it's like, the brown bread at Outback.
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of like that, but it's real heavy.
And sweet.
Yeah, and you can taste the dark molasses. It has that kind of a flavor to it. But it's really rich. You 2 little pieces is filling.
Yeah. Well, for you.
Yeah, well, that's all I want of it, because it is heavy.
Yesterday, I cooked some eggs, and I cut some of this and buttered it up, and we had brown bread with eggs on it. How'd you like that? Was that pretty good?
It was good. I'm not a big egg eater anyway, and I just enjoyed the 2 pieces of that. That's more than enough for me for breakfast.
Yep. And let's see, what else can I tell you about it? When I was a kid, that's how we would eat it. I didn't know you could eat it any other way but with baked beans. And you put it in the bottom of a bowl, and you fill that bowl up with baked beans, and then you dig down and get your little chunk of that along with your beans. Good stuff. But there's a whole bunch of other ways to eat this. And
I really think it would be good with some cream cheese, maybe that flavored cream cheese.
Yeah.
I think that would be really good in the street
I'm going to leave an Amazon link, which is where I got these, in the description. And if you have any interest in trying a can, that link will take you right to it.
I bet you can get it cheaper at their facility, don't you think? Most of the time.
Oh, no, I've looked. You might be able to get it a little bit cheaper, but they'd sock it to you in shipping. All right, see ya. I just went to Amazon, and you can get it if you buy a 2-pack. You can get it for $6 a can. But if you buy it by the case, it's $3.33 a can. I'm going to leave that link. But if you go there, you can just click on, if you don't want a case, you can click around and buy it by the can or whatever. I'm just, enough people expressed an interest that I thought I'd share a little bit more about it. I love this stuff. It's, you don't want to eat a whole lot because it is really sweet, and, it'll kind of make you, how sweet stuff makes your belly ache if you eat too much of it. Or maybe that's just me. What, huh?
It's filling.
That's definitely filling. Alrighty. Look for the link. It'll be the case price, which comes out to $3.33 a can, which that's not bad. Oh, look, it's Government Patty.